What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next cleanup video, and it's going to be a Town Hall 10 attack. Hell going in first. Now, this was not a first attack on this base. I almost did a Death of a Town Hall 10 video on this base, but it really, the attacks were way different. They really wasn't that real good progression, except for these two attacks, which sort of got the 3-star. So I wanted to show it. Hell, obviously a pretty new Town Hall 10. You see 32 Queen, a 30 King, but the big one in this one is right here. The level 6 lightning spells, which forced him to bring the second Quake, no poison spell. So that will come back to haunt him here. Comes in with a really nice plan. Queen coming in this direction actually does a wall breaker, or giant here with wall breakers, lets a way in, and then wall breakers here. So the Queen can go in and out. She comes in, takes all of this good stuff out, just all through here, takes the Queen out, then walks around and continues on. Then he drops the King in on this side. I think he wall breakers in here, goes in, takes this air defense out, and walks his way down. Now the freeze is actually for this particular Inferno Tower as the Queen is coming with her healers. He zap quakes this Inferno Tower down, so by the time this is done, he freezes that, uses the Queen's ability. Both Inferno Towers are down, 2 air defenses are down, so very good attack there. The problem is when the CC troops start coming out, there's a bunch of Teslas in here in the core. I think they're like this. They start hitting onto the Queen, and with that Lava Hound and the pups and everything, the Queen goes down pretty quickly. Now the no poison spell for the balloon, so the balloon gets over the Queen, she goes down. None of this, like none of the Teslas and all that in the core go down there, and that's sort of a minor thing, but it actually turns out to be a pretty big thing. Lava Hounds coming in from the bottom, sort of like this, balloons. Last Lava Hound comes in sort of like that, more balloons all the way around to the back side here. Does a really nice job on all of that. The deployment was good. In fact, the deployment that gets the 3-star is almost identical, but just runs out of juice towards the end. So let's watch the attack and come back to the drawing board to see how it was cleaned up. All right, here we go on Hell's attack. Coming in from the top, dropping that giant down, distract all those defenses up there, and then sending in his wall breakers. Now, it's kind of strange because his wall breakers do the sensible thing here, but in the next attack, when we watch Duce, you watch his wall breakers. They go pretty crazy. But drops one up top there just as a test one. Sees that there's nothing there, drops some more on the right side. Everything opens up. Everything's looking good here. Drops the Queen down. The healer's behind her. She's going to walk her way in and start working through these trash buildings and these defenses that are in her way. Obviously, the main goal here, the reason she's going into this compartment, is that air defense right there. Going to get taken out pretty easily right there before the healer's even get in range. Perfect angle on all that. Goes down, and then just a little more on these defenses before she starts wrapping around, heading towards that enemy Queen. Now, she is going to get this enemy Queen. She's going to come up, engage her before she even leaves this little compartment here. One more trash building just in range there. So she'll grab that, grab onto this elixir storage, this storage, and then right there you see that all of a sudden 3-point defense plus a splash damage all would jump on her. So that rage, perfect timing, get some of that cleared out of the way. The Queen goes down. She wraps all the way back around, and then she will get down and start taking out the rest of this. Now here comes the Zap Quake, double Quake, because right here you see the first Quake goes down, just does not quite take it out. There's a sliver of health left there. Obviously, a spell level on the lightning spells would easily have made that difference. King goes in, wall breakers going in just to open this compartment up. Right, and there actually gets in there to that second junction as well, which is perfect. Second air defense goes down. Now there's one Inferno Tower left as the goal of this little push here. As soon as the Queen gets in range, you're going to drop that freeze spell, lock it down, lock that expo down as well. Right here comes the freeze, boom, which lets that Queen get healed back up. She's getting her juice back right now, and then pops that ability, I think, if I remember right, as soon as it comes back to help take out that Inferno Tower just a little bit quicker. Let's see, maybe he hangs on to that ability just a little bit, because there's not a lot of damage coming to the Queen right here, just that Inferno Tower on here. But she gets down a little bit low. Right here is where it gets bad. The skeletons pop. She starts getting distracted by those. She's got some point defense on her. The Lava Hounds, balloons, all coming in already. But right here, pops this ability in just a moment as these Lava Hounds and all that comes out of the CC right there. And the balloon, nothing to slow him down. The balloon comes right over. You see the Tesla's getting on her, pops that ability, but now she's targeting onto that Lava Hound, so that balloon, that Tesla's still causing trouble for his balloons going in here. And then right here, as these balloon drops goes off, nothing. The Queen's distracted. She's on the Lava Hound. It pops just about the time the balloon drops, which is just insta death for her. Goes down. Everything's looking pretty good on the backside, but a lot of those pups are still up because the queen didn't clear them. Obviously didn't clean them up. They're just taking out those healers right now. As the balloons move through, they start getting pretty thin right here. Lava Hound comes in, but it explodes, and the balloons are just too slow to finish off these last few. And as the pups finish off those healers, they come over and just wipe those balloons out. So very good attack, very good plan. Obviously, not having maxed heroes was a big part of it, but also just not that zap, that lightning. When you get to that Town Hall 10 level, everything's got to be maxed to get these, maxed out bases 3 stars. But good try to hell. Let's go back to the drawing board, see how Duce cleaned it up. All right, looking back at the base, Duce does almost the exact same attack, but a few big factors right here. One right there, 40-40 heroes makes a big difference, but in my opinion, even more so than that, because the heroes really don't get that much more than what Hells did, is right here and right here. Having that poison spell instead of the second quake makes an actual really big difference on this attack. So let's watch it. Actually, we won't watch it yet. We'll talk about it and then watch it. The same thing comes with a queen in here with healers. Now his wall breakers get crazy, and the queen actually has to beat her way out of here. But pretty much the same thing. Takes all this out, takes the queen out. King in from here, all the same. Now the one thing is that when he drops that poison spell, it slows that balloon down. The queen is able to live, and she gets through. It actually takes out one of these Teslas. Again, not a lot, but little bitty things can have that butterfly effect and change the outcome, especially on Town Hall 10. It's so difficult. Everything's got to go right. Besides that, pretty much same deployment on the Lava Hounds and Balloons, just loons down here on each one of these defenses. Then that last Lava Hound coming in from here, more balloons. It actually has a couple left over. I think he targeted in on this cannon right there, but really pretty similar attack with just those few minor details. And I know a lot of people will scream 40-40 heroes, but really watch what the heroes get. And it's not, I think that this could have been 3-starred by hell had he had that zap. Just my opinion, could be wrong, could be right, but let's watch it go live. All right, here we go with Duce's attack. Coming in from the top. So in fact, we're going to go ×2 speed on this because we just saw it. It's literally like we would on a Death of a Town Hall 10 video. This is the same opener. But look at those wall breakers. You see that? He dropped them way up there. Look at that. They're still going down there. Now, I know the army camp was dead, but when he dropped the first set, the army camp was not dead. So pretty strange wall breaker AI there. Still wish they'd let us just target the wall we want to take out. Makes no sense. But anyways. Comes down, drops the rage, same position, same everything. Has to take out the queen, but that has to actually beat through the wall. But it's just a Lego wall. Honestly, not that big a deal for a level 40 queen. There's the zap quake, and you see the zaps and that quake took it out on their own with that poison spell still in the back. So now, as we come down to the bottom here, is where it changes up a little bit. That queen working through, and she actually is inside now, so a little bit closer, but really no other defenses to hit her. She does get in range, I think, of this Inferno Tower a little quicker because of the angle she took. So right here, he's going to go ahead and drop that freeze down, get targeted onto that Expo, and then straight onto that Inferno Tower. It's going to go down. King's going through doing his thing. He's going down pretty low here, though. Queen is still onto the Town Hall, so she's a little distracted there. Skeletons come out, distract her even more. A few more shots on the Town Hall. Has to go ahead and pop his ability right there, and that's going to bring out the Lava Hound in the balloon. But look at this delay right there. That delay allowed that Queen and the angle coming through honestly helped too. That Queen to get onto that Tesla, take it out, and now the balloon, you see that? It doesn't even make it out of the poison, so no bomb drops on her head. So basically here she's in pretty good shape. Now, unfortunately, as he reaches 50%, those Tesla pops, and they are in range of that queen. So she does still go down here. Not a lot that he can do there. A lot of damage coming her way. Finally, she does go down, but she clears out a lot more of the pups. And that one minion back there, look at that hero. They're all targeting those healers. As you can see, the deployment on the balloons was pretty much the exact same. But the healers, all those pups died. Just a few more balloons coming through, and obviously that one Tesla going down. I mean, think about that. What if that Tesla was shooting in, and the queen died that much quicker, and there was more pups, and another Tesla hitting those balloons? It would have been the same outcome as hell, in my opinion. So really, that poison was a big part of it. The zaps were a big part of it, and obviously the queen and the king being level 40 did help, no question about it. But a beautiful attack by Duce, nice cleanup, nice sort of just minor things to that game plan, and getting the 3-star. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, Jake from OneHive, doing my best to help you guys suck less.